September 8, 2022, at exactly 5:36 p.m. ET, after more than 70 years on the throne, Queen Elizabeth has given up her ghost peacefully. She was succeeded by her eldest son, who will rule as King Charles III. After inheriting the throne at 25, Queen Elizabeth II gave up her life of service to the job, providing a bedrock of stability for the monarchy as the world shifted around her. When she came to the throne, Queen Elizabeth II oversaw a British empire that still governed vast swaths of land in Africa, in Asia, and elsewhere around the globe. During her reign, she witnessed its dismantling, a process that had begun with independence for India in 1947 and ended in 1997 transfer of Hong Kong to China. From the ashes of the empire rose the Commonwealth nation, which grew from a handful of nations to 53 members, Australia inclusive. The Commonwealth was regarded by Queen Elizabeth as one of the greatest achievements and one of the unifying bonds in this torn world. The Commonwealth is not just an organization with a mission. It's rather an opportunity for this or its people to work together to achieve practical solutions to problems, she said in 2009. The royal family announced her death online, saying she died peacefully. The announcement didn't specify the cause of death. Her death elevated her son Charles to the throne as King Charles III. In a statement, he said, "The death of the mother of the beloved mother, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, is the moment of great sadness for him and all the members of the family." World leaders and dignitaries have been pouring out their tribute to the Queen Elizabeth II, who died at the age of 96. They have honored her deeply, and especially with a sense of duty and her resilience, as well as the Queen's sense of humor and kindness. France President Emmanuel Macron led the tribute, remembering a kind-hearted queen who was a friend of France. He said, U.S. President Joe Biden first met Her Majesty 40 years ago and described her as more than a monarch. Remembering his visit to UK in 2021 as president, Mr. Joe Biden said, "She charmed us with her wit, moved us with her kindness, and generously shared with us her wisdom." Queen Elizabeth II was a stateswoman of unmatched dignity. China's President Xi Jinping offered sincere sympathy to the British government and people following the Queen's death, adding that the person is a great loss to the British people. Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who has known the Queen for decades, first meeting her as a child when the father was a Prime Minister, said she had an obvious, deep and abiding love for Canadians. Barack Obama said the Queen had captivated the world with a reign defined by grace, elegance, and tireless work ethic. Time and again, we were struck by her warmth, the way she put people at ease, and how she brought her considerable humor and charm to the moments of great pomp and circumstances. Obama, who went to the Queen on several occasions, said in a statement. UK Prime Minister Liz Truss says, "We are all devastated by the news we've heard from Balmoral. The death of Her Majesty the Queen is a huge shock to the nation and the world." Queen Elizabeth II was a rock on which the modern British was built. Our country has grown and flourished under her reign. Britain is the greatest country it is today because of her. She ascended the throne just after the Second World War. She championed the development of Commonwealth from a small group of 7 countries to a family of 56 nations, spanning every continent to the world. We are now a modern nation, thriving and economic and dynamic nation because of her. Scotland's First Minister has described the death of Queen Elizabeth as the moment of acute loss and profound sadness for the UK and the world. Nicola Sturgeon paid tribute to Her Majesty's exceptional wisdom and dedication throughout her reign. Donald Trump said he would never forget Her Majesty's generous friendship, great wisdom, and wonderful sense of humor. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky tweeted that with deep sadness that he learned from his irreplaceable loss. Russia's President Vladimir Putin, who once met the Queen on several occasions and once reportedly kept her waiting for 14 minutes, sent her deepest condolences to King Charles III. Israel's President Isaac Herzog also acknowledged the enormous change that the Queen saw throughout her reign, but throughout this, she remained an icon of stable, responsible leadership and a beacon of morality, humanity, and patriotism. Ghana's President. In a statement, the President acknowledged the Queen's tribute to the transformation of Commonwealth of Nations. Ahead of the Commonwealth of Nations, she superintended over the drastic transformations of the Union and steered it to pay greater attention to our shared values and better governance, which was the rock that kept the organization steady and true to its positive beliefs. We shall miss her inspiring presence, her calm, her steadiness, and above all, her love and the belief in a higher purpose of Commonwealth of Nations and in its capacity to become a force of good in our world, the President said. Indeed, the London Bridge has fallen. May her gentle soul continue to rest in perfect peace.